But what started as a small depression on a portion of the Agboba stretch a few months ago has become a gully about 6 feet deep. Komla Adom visited the area and reports floodwaters coupled with constant use of the stretch by vehicles keeps weakening a bridge across the road. The residents fear a disaster is in the making if the problem is not fixed.
But for these 2 blocks, here at Flowers on the Agboba Road, we would not have noticed a portion of the road had caved in. The young men have placed these concrete blocks to signal oncoming vehicles to keep to the left, away from the troubled spot. This is usually a busy stretch which connects motorists to Agboba, Ashoman and Abokobi. Closer to this end of the road, a deep gully has been created and portions of a small bridge on the road connecting a huge drain have caved in. So this is the asphalt on the main road, and where I stand is a deep gully over 6 feet which has been created following last month's devastating rains that destroyed property and caused some loss of lives. Right here at Flowers, as it is called, this huge bridge is caving in portions, and then this particular road stretch has also caved in. And for many of the residents and people who use this stretch, this is a disaster waiting to happen. And so they are calling on officials to immediately fix this before lives are lost. Eric has been living here for close to a decade, and he tells me the gully around this area called Flowers keeps widening, eating into the asphalt.
It started as a small hole. Okay, there were times we were always using this road, and then we realized there was this small hole, but it was deep. Okay, but it wasn't bigger like you see now. I always talk to my friends that this hole here is very, very dangerous. It's risky, because if at night someone is passing by and the person doesn't know there's that small hole, by the time you realize, you step in it and then it's causing an accident.
He fears the road will completely cave in and lives will be lost.
So is it that our leaders, okay, being it an assemblyman or an MP, okay, no one has probably set eyes on this, because we know this road, it's used by some of our leaders. Big men use this road. So is it that no one has set eyes on this? It can lead to a serious accident, as you see it there. If they don't fix this, before we realize, it will actually eat into the bridge, okay, and then by the time we realize, the bridge will collapse.
Kojo Sam plies this road not less than 7 times a day. He recounts how children jump over this gully and worries someone might fall in.
There was a small crack here, but it's deteriorated so fast. It's a very busy route, and children use the stretch a lot. The gully keeps widening each passing day.
He wants authorities to fix the problem urgently.
We call on the Highways and Urban Roads Department to fix it.
Drivers from the Achimota, Dome, Agboba, Ashoman and Abokobi lorry stations have been advised to be mindful of the poor visibility and gully on the stretch, especially at night. The clock is ticking. So from beneath the caved-in portions of the bridge here on the Agboba stretch, reporting for JoyNews, I am Komla Adom.